Hey people, CzarThwomp here, and welcome to episode 94 of Hollow Knight Silksong Blind. Last time, we collected all the remaining fleas in the game, or at least I think we did. I mean, the flea caravan leader seems to be pretty happy. So without further ado, let's get going, let's talk. Oh my dear friend Miss Hornet, look how many of the Lost Verdanians have come! It seems even the last few stragglers are now with us. Yes, because we need every last flea in the world, every last one of those little puffballs. If one is missing, we will all collapse and perish.
That is well, Flea Master. My travels through this land have been far and deep, and yet at almost every reach I met the friendly, inquisitive presence of your kind. You fleas have an uncommon desire for adventure, which I find admirable, even if it is seldom matched by capability. I mean, how did that one flea manage to get into that area of the underworks? I mean, it had to go to the wisp thicket, then it had to go through all those crushing gears. Though I am now accustomed to traveling alone, following your journey and sharing some part in its progress has been a warm thing.
And so happy have you made, we fleas. Even as the darkness comes to claim us, we would be honored to bestow one final gift, a treasure from Fleakind's glorious past. May it mark Falum's final moments as a friend to us all. Egg of Flelia. Icon of the mythical mother flea, passed down from caravans of old, a symbol of protection and kinship. Decrease the cost of silk skills when health is full. Okay, so in a way, this is like a discount. I'm forgetting the name of the charm from Hollow Knight. It's the one basically. It was the one that basically allowed for you to have increased magical power. You could buy it right at the beginning of the game. We've at least gathered, but now the world has loudly marked its end. As great as our numbers grew, it seems our caravan will be the last. There's only one thing left to do, but the preparations require time. If you travel wind their way back to see your friend, you yourself are welcome to participate. Okay, we'll be sure to come back later, but for the time being... Actually, wait, is this one of those things where it's just, oh wait, leave the area and then just come back? Because if it is, great, we'll do it. We'll see what they have to offer. If not, we'll basically just check this. We'll just go back to Greymoor and check out what that summons was for. Because most likely it'll involve us going back to the Craws. To that Craw fortress that we were at back in Act 1. We fought those waves, triggered the balls. It's a little frustrating that basically the flea caravan is just so out of the way. I mean, it's one thing when you're basically in. It's one thing when you're going to the Blasted Steppes or Greymoor. Yeah, that's one thing. But the putrefied ducks, you might as well just go to Chernobyl while you're at it. These freaking spitter bugs. Screw these spitter bugs. Okay, yeah, and then you have to go through this roundabout way to get there. I mean, I know the trip isn't that long, but still, you still have to go through the putrefied ducks. Okay. It looks like this is just a matter of, oh hey, leave the area and then come back. What is their grand endeavor? What is this last grand endeavor? Well, regardless, let's head over to Greymoor. Because frankly, if the Craws are summoning, then basically it's probably not gonna be a fun time for us. I mean, you saw what the Craws did to us back in Act 1 with those big guys and their triple fan throw attack. Yeah, though for me, just, I'm not too reliant on Silk skills, partially because just I like my health full. Sorry, not because, yeah, because I like to prioritize healing. But also just with this charm. It only works when your health is full, which you've seen how I play this game. I don't exactly have the most, I don't have the best track record when it comes to maintaining health. That's why the Wanderer's Crest is perfect for me. Because just, I love that fast, brisk attack. Just build up the meter. Watch how it's just a simple side quest of, oh, you gotta fix this. We'll give you something nice. But then, but knowing the Craws, it's most likely just them being they'll be confrontational. Give the Craw summons. Is there a bench? Because I don't think this is going to be nice. Court of Craws. Tall Crawl Juror. Elder Crawbug serving in a sacred ceremony. Come on! Squat Crawler, short elder Crawbug eagerly serving in their court. Yeah, of course, jury duty lets them just kick ass. Okay, so we can't hit him from above. Crawfather! No, not the Godfather in crow form. And most likely we can't attack him either. crap, we're out of ammo. Stop summoning your boys! Yeah! That was fun! Crawfather. Lord and Justice of Farloom's Craws delivers death to condemned bugs with his steel-played beak.
Did he recognize my part played in this land's void-strung state? If so, perhaps his judgment was not unfair. To these bugs, I have brought much destruction.
Yeah, fly the coop. Craw Memento. Iron emblem of the Court of Craws, absolving the bearer of all crimes past and future. The memento gives laid at home.
Hornet, I am the law! I've that diplomatic immunity, so Hammer, you can't sue!
But still, if that was a one-on-one fight, that would have been fun. But meanwhile, they're just summoning all these Craws in. Craw Bell. Nest fashioned from an old bell. Once up, young Craws will occasionally roost within, filling the bell with shell shards and rosaries. Nice! Yeah, we're definitely going in and installing that in our home. Yeah, but still, it always just feels surreal when I actually can be a boss on the first try. And I'm thinking, was it an easy fight, or was it basically just something that basically anyone could have? Was it an easy fight, or was it something that basically just that could have been hard? You know, I'm sorry if I can't word it properly. It's just my mind's still rushing. It's just I always feel like when it comes to games like this, I'm horrible at them. When I'm dying about 1,000 times, you know. Because you see all these speedrunners and the like, basically. You see footage of these sort of games, like with Hollow Knight, for instance. You see people doing the level 5 Pantheon and just absolutely wrecking the place. So it makes me wonder just how I stack up. Especially when I'm using tactics like, oh, just slash, slash, slash. But hey, I'm just doing what works, you know? Before we go out, I do want to check out one thing. Because looking at the map, we still don't have all the locations. So basically, there could be potentially something over here. There could be something over in BioWire, though we've checked out that place in full. Maybe in Songclave, basically, if we use the, sorry, in the Memoriam, if we rocket upwards. Same with outside. There's also the Kingdom's Edge area. Yeah, though I'm not seeing anything. Wait. What's this? How long has this area been here? You again?
Warrior, I heard you approach.
I have been seeing a lot of you lately.
Warrior, I heard you approach. Why do you come? Surely you've no interest in these long, collapsed caves. It was look, I haven't seen him before. I don't have a map location, so I figured, hey, you know what? Why not? I just kicked a giant crow judge's ass. The way was open, sir. I merely followed the path along. Am I correct to guess you were once a resident of these borderlands? Aye, and glorious they were in their time. Far looms end approaches, but my caves, these caves, fell to fate long before. Of that fair land, I am the last, now to remain till the end, and remember the splendor that was. No more talk, warrior. Permit me this final moment of memorial. As you wish, sir. I shall not disturb you any longer.
Yeah, so what's over here? Yeah, we'll go check him out in a bit. Come on, what is it with these rocks? What is it with rocks and their fast movements? Verdania map. Cartographer. Okay, there we go. Yeah, well, this place isn't really all that verdant, but then again, Green Prince just said that, oh, hey, the area is just, this area has fallen long ago. Yeah, though it's weird. Basically, he's giving off the same signals that basically. No more talk. Yeah, where basically it's the same sort of. Yeah, basically it's the same thing that we would have with the hearts. Oh, so we get to go to this area as it once was. And hey, we still get the map. Pendra, flighty insect that lives beside still waters. The myth we made, by grace, by blade, all bowed before we princes green. All, yes, all bowing into the water. Lost Verdania. Well, now it's found Verdania. Leaf roller. Pointed skewer posing as plant life. Paths lost in shade. Teeming, thriving. Stones washed green. Peace earned by Claw. for shoot and sheath and blade. All born free. Ah! And I recall when we were in the Memoriam, we saw plants like this before. Yeah, there we go. I'm kind of being reminded of the Mantis Lords. Darting warrior with inch, with sharpened forelimbs and heightened senses. Well, now they're dead. Okay, Escalion, blindingly fast winged warrior, able to launch pointed pinions from its forelimbs. I wonder, does this place still count as a memory? Even though it seems like a full-on location. Yeah, that seems to be where the bench once stood. Left or right? Yeah, we'll head here first. Yeah, but this is cool! Just being able to go to an entirely new area just from memories. Yeah, but I love the Green Prince. He's like, "Oh! Oh, this was a land of great... This was such a great land, and then everyone's wanting to attack you." Oh, so many branching paths. There's just so much going on here. And just me dying is one of them. Okay, we at least have some basis of where we're going. Okay, Cloverstag. Placid native of Verdania. Its hide closely mimics the flora of its territory.
then Hornet, she's like, I gotta kill it! I just gotta hunt!
So I kind of wonder if Hornet's killing these memories, is it doing anything to the Green Prince's mind? Okay, what'd that do? Did that give us free silk? Zone wash screen. Yeah, no, I don't know what that's supposed to do. Okay, anyways, on that note, I think that now would be a good time to end things off. I really appreciate that you stuck around to watch this episode. You're a great viewer, and I hope you come back for the next one. Like this video, like, subscribe, comment, share, do whatever you want. With that, see you next time. Bye.